Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, Phil Shocker, the 96 Hedgehog here with our Week 3 team builder of G8DL. We are going against Mega Umbreon, who I is actually someone I'm decently good buddies with, and I've actually coached to 2 championships for him. Be granted, it was beating the same person, but still, I helped him beat the same person twice for 2 separate championships, so in terms, I'm pretty much good at teaching and coaching champions. I mean, I was able to coach Zach, my good buddy, the Weather Gamer, for one win, and then we got hacks and he couldn't win his other teams. But anyways, that's beside the point. I've gone to face Mega, and every time I face Mega, not counting his doubles, because I did join his doubles league, but I wasn't really for fun. But not counting doubles, I have beaten Mega every single season, and I have beaten him one other time in the league. So I pretty much have Mega's number, but this is the game I think Mega finally beats me. But before we get into that, you guys can hit that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to join the Phil Shocker crew today because we're rolling with the King of the Crew. So let's break down Mega's team. He's got Urshifu, who's Rapid Strike, Silvally, Cinderace, which is only Blaze, Gardevoir, his G-Max Pokemon is Rillaboom, Volibee, Magnezone, Tentacruel, Crustle, Dottler, yes, I said Dottler, and Palossand. Now again, and I know you guys probably get annoyed when I say this, but I am gonna say it again. Our G-Maxes only hold Pokeballs. So definitely Rillaboom is a little bit of a risk to bring versus my team, but I think it's a good bring nonetheless for him. So let's go ahead and break down our team. But first off, I don't think Dottler, I don't think Palossand comes. Crustle has potential, but I don't think it'll come. Same thing with Tentacruel. Tentacruel's got a lot of good potential as well, just to wall things like my OATs. But then if we look at Tentacruel's matchup, Tentacruel can't wall Sableye. It can't wall Melmetal. It can't wall my, Gengar. Like, I said Mega, not the other word. So I swear to God, if you people try to get me demonetized off that video, I will seriously get it. I said Mega. If I said anything else, it was a slip of the tongue with a saliva in my mouth, which I know sounds gross, but it was really reason. Nonetheless, Urshifu Single Strike. If that thing is starved, I had got no switches on that thing. Silvally, I definitely think a few Silvally forms come to mind, but I think Silvally comes more as like a party shot, semi-defensive but offensive Pokemon versus us. Cinderace could be, Choice Bandit, it could be heavy-duty boots, and stuff like that. Gardevoir, if it comes, it's definitely Scarf with Trick, with Dual Stab. I don't know if they'll put Energy Ball or not. Oh! Excuse me, Rillaboom could come. Rillaboom could be the Airstream set like I've run with Acrobatics. I definitely expect probably like High Horsepower, Grass move, potentially Fighting move as well, in that case. And I think Volibee. Volibee's actually kind of annoying for my team. Sorry about that, my voice does this. But Volibee is a bit annoying for my team to handle, and if I don't get rid of that thing, it's a Violet, it's not as... If I get rid of it's a Violet, it's not as bulky. But if I don't, and I just kind of let it do what it wants to do, there's nothing I can do. So, but let's go ahead and break down the team we're bringing this week. We're bringing the debut of who should have been on the team first, not last, but then could have changed up a couple of things. We've got Perfume the Aromatisse this week with Trick Room, Wish, Calm Mind, and Moonblast. And you're going to see a semi 50-50 of this being like a Trick Room team this week, because it's one of my best options to handle this physically. It's more offensive Pokemon, you'll see why. But we're even pretty much max HP with 228, 140 in defense, 64 Spadef, and 76 in special attack. Pretty much wanting Mono Moonblast besides Magnezone, which Magnezone even doesn't want to really take sometimes. But also Cinderace. But the thing is with me, with being this kind of defensive spread and getting Calm Minds up, I can set up a little bit, set up Wishes, bring in something to take the hits from Cinderace, or to like take a hit in general, and then boom, I beat. Easy. And I can pretty much heal up something for free, which would be really, really good as well. So, but Aromatisse also this things has a really solid matchup. We are running the Aroma Bear, so I cannot be taunted in case that Cinderace does try to taunt me as I Trick Room up. So if I do see taunt though, I do know that is not a banded Cinderace, which makes it less of an issue. Making also her debut this week is Esmeralda. Esmeralda, our Sableye, is Toxic Recover, Shadow Claw, and Will-O-Wisp. Pretty much full support this week with Shadow Claw for a little offensive. We are specially defensive. We are more specially defensive than physically, because I want to check that Gardevoir and be able to hopefully live one hit from Gardevoir. But with Toxic Will-O-Wisp, we really spread paralysis, and we really spread some status across his team. And then with Trevor, I can outwall them pretty much basically. If I can burn with anything and Toxic anything I really want, it's going to make my life so much easier. Ooh. Excuse me. It does force. The good thing with this, though, it would force Urshifu to go into the crit phases with his water type moves, and doesn't allow him to go for his fighting type moves. This is one of my checks to Urshifu on a fighting type switch in, and I do want to see if that thing is going to be fat, choice band. I do want to see if it's Scarf, because if he doesn't really Scarf, again, there's a lot of things on my team that outspeed it naturally and can just really hurt it. Take advantage of it. Up next is Nuts and Bolts, rocking a really cool set. We're running Iron Defense, Ice Punch, Double Iron Bass, and Body Press. Basically, this is my mon to abuse the Trick Room that I have at Perfume. I would have brought Celebi, but Celebi's matchup wasn't as strong as I was liking it to be. So I decided to go against it. But this gave me another mon to abuse Trick Room as well. Iron Defense plus Ice Punch and Body Press and Double Iron Bash hit for super effective, if not every single move on my opponent's team. I really don't know on weakness policy on this set, but after really thinking about it, when he's bringing another mon that has like the stage and everything like that, I want to be a little extra recovery, so I am running another third leftovers mon. So I am running 156 HP, 184 attack, 168 defense. Basically, after an Iron Defense, I am not getting two-shotted by any type of physical attack unless that Cinderace is banded or if that Urshifu is banded. If Urshifu is not banded, he does not two-shot me. And as long as that Cinderace is not banded, it does not two-shot me as well. It two-shots me after a Pyro Ball if it's choice banded, but if it's Jolly, it could be a roll, who knows. But nonetheless, Metal here, even if it sets up Iron Defense before the Trick Room happens, this thing can click buttons. The one problem we have is I don't have Thunder Punch, which would be really, really good. But I feel like Ice Punch to hit the Mandibuzz for more super effective damage than anything else is really, really good as well. Body Press, again, like I said, is also really good and solid that as well, there as well. And Ice Punch, I think, was also meant to hit the Pile of Sand, potentially as well. Double Iron Bash is pretty much free for a good amount of his team as well. So I definitely think Metal, really. So I really do like this. Up next, we're bringing Danny or Gengar this week, and Danny's actually really interesting this week. We're bringing Trick, Dazzling Gleam, Sludge Wave, and Shadow Ball. I think I'm going to rock out Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt will still hit what I want to hit, so there's that. But yeah, so basically what this moveset is, we pretty much just check and crush a lot of his team. We are running enough speed to outspeed the Urshifu by 1 point, not Gardevoir, because Urshifu outspeeds Gardevoir naturally. We don't run any speed because we can't outspeed that Cinderace no matter what. So we're running 152 with Timid Nature, 8 in Spadef, 96 HP, max special attack. We are running Trick, because the thing with Trick is we want to trick in something like Urshifu. We want to trick in something maybe like Gardevoir. We want to trick in something maybe like the Mandibuzz. Like, anything to cripple a Mandibuzz, cripple Gardevoir, or cripple Urshifu is huge. Like, if we cripple Gardevoir or Urshifu, which can be Scarfed with Trick, we basically kind of just win. Because if we receive a Scarf, we can G-Max up, go for moves, and then once I see fit, I can just start clicking buttons against him. 100% and just win the game. So, really looking forward to this set. I really hope it works out. Up next, we're running Leg Hole. We're running pretty much the same exact set last week, so we're changing it up a little bit. We're still a mad at Volt Punch. I should have just went with my gun, not went with Volt Punch. Close Combat, Poison Jab, Rock Slide hits everything we really want. 116 HP, max attack, Adamant, 12 Spadef, 128 speed. The speed lets me guarantee outspeed a Choice Scarf Urshifu, which is really fast. So basically, I'll outspeed his entire team at Scarf, unless for some reason that is a Scarf Cinderace, which would make no sense. But other than that, Leg Hole kind of just clicks buttons after it gets that curse off with that White Herb. And also making his debut is Hoot! Because, who gives a hoot? With Sharp Beak, Tinted Lens. I don't think Tinted Lens really helps me that much in this game, but I'm just going to go with it. Running Agility, Calm Mind, Roost, and Hurricane. Kind of mixed defensive, but a little more physically defensive. 136 HP, 76 defense, max special attack, modest nature, 4 in defense, 40 in speed. The speed after an Agility lets me outspeed everything on his team, and then pretty much I can start clicking Calm Mind, and then Sharp Beak, Hurricanes just to hit whenever I want. So that's going to be the team, guys. Again, I don't think I'm going to win, but I'm going to have some fun. But until next time, guys, I'm Phil Shocker. I'll see you guys later. Peace.